So, Clara's parents have this Christmas party every year. All the best people in town are invited, including Clara's godfather, a guy named Drosselmeyer, who always wears this big cape and brings Clara and her brother Fritz very unusual gifts. This year, Drosselmeyer also brings with him a handsome young assistant. It's a huge party. Everybody that's somebody is there, and they dance. A lot. Clara and her friends dance. Fritz and his little friends dance. Even the adults dance. There's a lot of dancing. About halfway through the party, Drosselmeyer does some magic and makes people do silly things. And then he opens up the huge box he brought to the party that has these magical toys that come to life and dance. There's this one, and these two, and even a soldier who dances and salutes. Everyone is impressed, but the best magic is yet to come. Drosselmeyer tells Clara that he has brought her a special gift, a nutcracker. Clara loves it and dances around with it, which makes her brother Fritz jealous. Finally, Fritz grabs the nutcracker and breaks it, but Drosselmeyer fixes it and gives the nutcracker back to Clara, and she dances some more with her friends. The dads dance with their daughters, and then Fritz and the other party boys run in and scare everybody. That pretty much does it for Clara's dad, who calls the adults together for one more dance before everyone goes home. This lady sure needs to go home. So, everyone says goodbye and the party is over. But remember that part about the best magic yet to come? Well, after Clara goes to bed, Drosselmeyer casts this spell which makes her have a dream that the nutcracker, which was really his assistant, comes to life. All the toys around the trees come to life, and then there's this huge fight between an army of mice and an army of toy soldiers, led by the nutcracker. Well, things get a little crazy, and the Mouse Queen and the nutcracker are both mortally wounded. This makes Clara very sad, until Drosselmeyer uses his powers to bring the nutcracker back to life, and now the nutcracker becomes a prince. The two dance together, and then Drosselmeyer sends Clara and her prince on a magical journey to an enchanted forest called the Land of Snow. There, they meet dancing snowflakes and the Dewdrop and Snow Queen. And of course, everybody dances. A lot. Well, then the Nutcracker leads Clara into the Land of Sweets, where they are greeted by the Sugar Plum Fairy. The prince then tells her about the battle with the mice, and she rewards him for his bravery with a celebration of dances. There's a dance by the Cavalier, which I guess is like the Sugar Plum Fairy's boyfriend. And the Peppermints? In Spanish? The dances get really exotic when the Arabians dance, and then the Chinese dancers with their fierce dragon. There's Marzipan, and then the very funny Mother Ginger with all of her children. There's the Waltz of the Flowers, and more dances by the Sugar Plum Fairy and the Cavalier. And then the grand finale as everybody dances all together. Well, this was only a dream, remember? So Clara has to wake up, and Drosselmeyer comes back and sends everyone away. Clara looks back and finds that her prince has turned back into a nutcracker. As she holds it in her arms and falls back to sleep, she hopes that the two will meet again someday in her dreams.